Hello everybody, my name's Hocus Pocus and welcome back to the Minecraft Let's Play. This is episode 26 and today we are casually flying around our world with our new wings and everything's looking good. So, last episode we went into the end and managed to get ourselves some elytra, and this is the result of that. I can now happily fly around our world and everything's amazing and I love it so much. So that was a great episode. Today we got a little bit in store for you, and right now I'm going to do a few things that I needed to do on camera with you guys quickly before we get into anything substantial. So first things first, I managed to AFK fish a mending book, so we all know where that's going, straight on the wings. There we go, very nice. Also, we've got two horses to name, so the first one is going to be called Bartholomew, and this one was suggested to me by Shane Morris. The brown horse is going to be named Bartholomew. And finally, I had another suggestion from Axel Bordelon for the name Joffrey. And he didn't specify which horse he wanted to name Joffrey, but by the process of elimination, the white horse is going to be called Joffrey. So let's head over to the stable now so that we can name our horses. And then we can progress, as I said, into something a little bit more substantial for the episode. Okie dokie. So Bartholomew for the brown horse. Here we go. Hey, there we go. There's Bartholomew. And then for the white horse, we have Joffrey. There we go, Joffrey. So we have our three horses now. They're all named. Thought we had three horses. Apparently we don't anymore. That's interesting. Here he is. I don't know what he's doing out here, but he obviously made a great escape whilst I wasn't looking. So let's get him back inside. And there we go. That's everything I needed to do on camera with you guys for now. So let's jump to a cut and we'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. So I haven't got anything to build with you right now, but I think I mentioned in one of the recent episodes about a cave that I had out in the plains biome. I put a pillar up to indicate where it was. Right here. I don't know if I showed that to you, but one thing I like to always do in Minecraft is to build in caves. I just think it's a lot easier and it gives you a lot of an easier direction instead of having to dig your own rooms. And something I'd really like to do is expand our base into a cave. So this cave looks like it's going to be quite a sprawling one, quite a big one, and as you can see it actually breaks out into a ravine as well. So something I might be interested in doing on this series is actually progressing our base into this cave. And possibly we could even get to work on that this episode. I was thinking about maybe getting started on an enchanting room, since our enchanting station is just out the front of our base and obviously not very well positioned, or it doesn't look very creative or anything like that. So possibly the first room we could look at getting built in this cave could be our enchanting room. So let me have a little think about it and light up a bit more of this cave, and once I have done both of those things, I'll bring you guys back. Alright, we're back in the base for a second, guys, because there was one more thing that I forgot to show you that I worked on between episodes. So, you might notice something different in the corners of the room behind me. Let's go and take a look. So, I've hooked up a chain of hoppers now that runs into this block here. So every piece of kelp that's picked up will eventually make its way through here and into this hopper right here, which is filtered down to the room below. And as we all know, the room below is where we've been constructing our Kelp Smeltery. So let's go down there and just quickly take a look at what's happening down there. Oh, I missed the flight, damn it. So we now should be getting kelp fed into this room automatically, and as you can see, we've actually filled up our chests and ran out of fuel here, so I'm gonna have to come and take care of this room sooner or later. But the hoppers, they come down here from this block actually, so there's a huge column of hoppers above this block, and they're then fed along this chain and into the chest there, which then filters them into these furnaces. And as you can see, we're full in the furnaces, but we haven't got any fuel at the moment, so they're not smelting. But that's exactly what I wanted this room for, and as I said, I constructed that off camera between episodes, and I just completely forgot to show you guys. So now that we've shown that, we can head back into our cave, because I think I have an idea of where I want the enchanting room to go. Ideally, I would like some sticky pistons for this, because there's something I wanted to do with it, but obviously we don't have access to slime at the moment, so that might be something we have to install at a later date, and something I can get working on between episodes, hopefully. But in terms of an enchanting station, it's going to be pretty basic for now. But as I said, once we have the materials required for sticky pistons, I do want to install a little bit of redstone down there, just to spice it up a little bit, make it a bit different and not too plain. So let me go and show you the spot that I've chosen if we get into our cave here, which is a funny one because it's got a very small entrance, but it quickly expands into something quite big. So this is why I like it, actually. It's got it runs off in a lot of directions as well, so if we start building in here, we could make something pretty cool, I think. But this right here is where I want to put the enchanting station, this section of stone here. So let's go and clear out a bit of space so that we can map out where it's going to go exactly. So let's clear this out, just make it flat. So it's right on the edge of the ravine, and it's right pretty much in sort of an interchange in the cave here. So you've got a direction that goes down there, a route that goes down there, a route off in that direction. You've even got a couple of routes off in this direction, then you have the big ravine that runs this way. So in terms of placement, we're probably going to put this thing, the enchanting table, probably right here, I'd guess. Or would we move it one back maybe? No, I think right there would be fine. Then the bookshelves would have to go here, like so. Let's just install that for a second, like that. And as I said, I do want to install some redstone into this, but for now we're gonna have to make this work the way we have it right now. Is there actually anything underneath this I could dig down into? Okay, there is, so there's another possibility there. We could dig it down. Alright, I'm actually going to go off camera here, run a few ideas, and then once I have something that I'm okay with, I'll get back to you guys. Alright guys, we're back, and as you can see, I've placed down a little bit of work here where the enchanting station is, but I'm really not happy with it, I have to say. I'm lacking inspiration at the moment for this build. So what I did was I really just laid down a lot of stone brick and told myself that I could replace it at a later date, or a later stage of the build, I should say. But I really don't know where to take it from here, so yeah, not entirely sure what to do. But as you can see, we've got some sticky pistons in our inventory, which must mean we have access to slimes. So let me take you somewhere real quick. Down here through this corridor, and you can see some more stone brick. Let's dig down there. Alright, so between cuts, I've actually I've been gone about a day now. This is the next day, but I dug out this huge area, which is a double slime chunk right inside. Well, it's not inside of the cave, but it's right alongside the cave. And this thing is working. I've had a slime spawn in this chunk and a slime spawn in that chunk, so it's definite that these are both slime chunks. So I might just take the rest of the episode to maybe just expand on what I've got here, run into the nether, get a bit more of the magma blocks so that we can create a killing trap for these guys, and basically just set up a little bit of a slime farm, since I'm lacking the inspiration to complete our enchanting setup, which is a bit annoying, but that'll give me chance then to work on it between episodes a little bit and decide where I want to take it and what I want to do. So what we're going to do, guys, is I'm just going to pop off camera for a little bit here. I'll probably head into the nether, grab some of that magma block goodness so that we can kill these slimes automatically. And once I've done that, I made a bit of progress here on the farm, I'll bring you guys back in and we can check it out. So see you in a second. Oh dear. I thought it was a good idea to activate my wings whilst going down the ladder to the mine. Apparently it's not, so there's a tip for you. And that caused us to register our second death of the series, so let's respawn and quickly grab my gear. Yeah, I feel a bit dumb actually about that. That was a ridiculous way to die. And we had a bunch of levels as well, which is not good. Not a good thing to lose. I think we lost about 60 levels there, which is just brilliant. So let me equip my stuff again. And this time, hopefully, I'm not stupid enough to go ahead and kill myself. Alright guys, so I'm just about to head into the nether. Catch you in a second. Guys, I've got some terrible news. Can we have an F in the comments, please, for this lost Endy boy? F in the comments to pay our respects to this lost Enderman. The poor guy will never find his way home. Rest in peace, Endy boy. Rest in peace. Alright, you guys, I'm back in the area surrounding our slime farm. And this is what I've dug out as the killing area for the slime. So right up at the top there is where the first platform is. Essentially, we're going to dig out all of this here up to y equals 40, maybe just above, because that's where we can put our first spawning platform. And then we'll have iron golems in the walls here. The slimes will jump towards the iron golems, fall down this chasm, and at the bottom here will be where we collect their loot. So I'm going to set that up with you guys on camera, I think. So here's what we'll do. We'll go 1, 2, then where should we... Maybe we should actually raise this by 1. Or shall we? We don't really have the blocks for it right now. Okay, yeah, let's just go like this then. So we go 1, 2, redstone block, powered rail, 1, 2, powered rail. Let's just map it out first. 1, 2. That should be a powered rail, but it can't be. So let's put the powered rail here. 1, 2, powered rail. 1, 2, powered rail. 1, 2, powered rail. 1, 2, powered rail. 1, 2, powered rail can't be, so powered rail there. Then we'll spin the cart round here, and we'll put a powered rail in here. Doesn't really matter how often we put these powered rails, as long as they keep the minecart moving. So we might actually have to put a few less in, because as you can see, we don't have that many redstone blocks. So let's just take a look here. Let's grab some blocks, fill in a few of these holes. Might have to reconsider actually now that I've checked my inventory. We'll definitely go with one here because that'll be on the turn. So let's sort of direct it like this, then straighten this guy out. Okay, he doesn't want to straighten out, so let's do this instead. Like so, and then a torch there. Okay, we'll just place the rails in, and then we'll give it a test run and see where the cart tends to stop, and that's where we can place our powered rails. Oh, let's just get rid of these guys a sec. Come on. I just want you to go straight. Just straight, come on. Oh, okay, this could be an issue actually. If I place these, they will go straight, right? Okay, so why it's messing up back there, I don't know. Haven't worked with rails in a formation like this before, so not really entirely sure how they work in terms of placement, but we'll just keep placing them and see what happens. So let's remove that torch, place it up there. See, we want this to actually spin round that way. Is there a way we can do that? I guess if we break that one, place that one, and then do that, it will work, right? Yep. Let's grab some more rails and line them up. Keep going along. And there we go. So that's the track complete. We're going to have to make it loop somehow. Not entirely sure how I'll do that yet, but we'll think about it in the future. So let's place the cart down here and just see how far it makes it on its own. Okay, it's a lot better than I thought actually. It can probably make a length each powered rail, I'd imagine, but we want a few more in than that. So let's put one roughly here around the middle, just to keep things moving along. Then we'll do another one around the middle here. So let's do one there, like that. We'll get one on the bend here, so that once it goes around the corner, it should get another boost. Then we'll do another one in the middle here. Right there will be fine, I think. Alright, so let's try this guy again. Oh, it's going to give me the cart separately, is it? Okay. Let's recreate our hopper cart. Put it down and see if it makes it all the way it should do based on what I saw just a second ago. There we go. There we go. It's still going. Nice and easy. There we go. Right, so it makes it. It looks a bit shaky in areas though, so I might just pop down a few more of the powered rails just to ensure that it can go the distance. Let's get one in there. That looks a bit bare right there. Let's go another one here on the first stretch. And then we can possibly get one. Where else should we go here? Maybe get a few in here like that. I don't know. That looks like it'll be useful. Okay, so let's push the cart back in the opposite direction. Just see if there's a little bit more speed behind it now. Yeah, it looks a bit more convincing to me now. It's maintaining a bit of a faster pace, which is good. That's what we want it to do. But I think at the end of the run, obviously we're going to have to get this thing to unload somehow. So maybe we just have it unload either end or at one end and then it gets sent back. That would probably be the best thing to do. So if we actually move this powered rail here. Or do we want this? No, we'll probably have it unloaded at this end. So let's go back to this end and we can place a powered rail at the end and see if it just bounces back. It should do, I believe. So if we send the car, it should make it to one end and then bounce back. And then over here, we can have our hopper unloading system. So let's push him along and see what happens. Okay. Still going. And what I'm hoping is it bounces off the wall and comes back. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Right. That's fine. That's exactly what I wanted it to do. So, what we'll do then, once we've built everything, is we'll have this block here be where the cart is unloaded. But before we do that, we actually need to... right, this guy I'm actually going to break for now because we need to get the hell out of here somehow. We're going to need to place down our magma blocks, one block above the rails, and that will allow the cart to be able to pick items up from them. So let's just place those like this. That should keep the place at a nice light level as well for us without torches. So here we go. All the way along, and we'll just leave one space in the corner for us to be able to escape so that we can come back down here when we require to. Let's get some more. Almost there. Yep, almost there right now. And grab that guy. And that should do it for now. So let's break this track. Get a few things out of our inventory. And we can get out of here. So we can't really take a look at it, unfortunately, but all it is a simple flat space of magma blocks. And as I said, once the slimes fall onto that, they will take damage until they die. They'll drop their slimes on top of the blocks, which will then be collected by the hopper cart. So it's a very basic system, really. Shouldn't require any attention. It should be able to automatically collect the slimes, and then once we want to grab some, we can just head down there, open the chest, and they should be waiting for us. So, yeah, I like that design, if I'm honest, and we're going to have to actually jump back down here a sec. Ooh. Okay, we're not getting many spawns in here. As you can see, the few times I've been in, we haven't seen any slimes, but they definitely are spawning because I've came down a couple of times and killed a few slimes. That's how we managed to build those pistons. And now I'm a bit lost, actually. I should probably try and get back up here a second. Sorry about this, guys. Just going around in circles with you on camera is probably not the most entertaining footage, but just give me a second to get back up here. Because I accidentally dug out a few blocks. So I think it was 1, 2, 3 like that. There we go. And then this was actually... Oh, no, that stays where it was, like that. And so this is it. But eventually we're going to add in more platforms to our slime farm. This might not even be one. I might end up digging this one out. It's going to be a ton of work, though, guys. So probably most of it I'll do either off camera or on camera with a lot of cuts, because I don't want to be boring you guys with a bunch of mining. We should probably aim to get a beacon sometime soon as well, so that we can turn this job from a long job to a much shorter job through having the haste effect combined with my efficiency 5 pick here. that should make the job a ton easier. So that's what we'll do maybe in the coming episodes, is try and grab ourselves another skull from the nether, so that we can kill ourselves a wither boss. But I'm just going to pre-warn you guys, if there's still that glitch in the end where you can cheese it using the portal, then I'm definitely doing it, because I don't know. It's not, I mean, killing the wither is not difficult, but to me it's annoying. You have to dig all the way underground and all that sort of rubbish. I can't really be bothered, so I'm going to cheese it if we get the chance. And then maybe one day in the future we'll actually fight it for real and put on a little bit of a show. But for now, I will be cheesing the wither boss, just a pre-warning. And that's all I really need to say to you guys for this episode, so I think we'll round things off here. Thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to leave a like down below. Drop a comment. Remember to pay your respects to Endy Boy, who is now lost in the nether forever. His poor family, they're probably crying at home now, wondering where he is, hoping he'll return home, but unbeknownst to them, he's never coming back, so drop an F for that guy. In terms of the future of this series, if you want to stay up to date, be sure to subscribe. And if you want notifications of when my episodes go live, hit the bell notification icon and YouTube will notify you when my episodes are uploaded. So once again, guys, thank you very much for watching. Drop a like, subscribe, drop a comment. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will catch you all in the next episode. Bye bye.